Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy D Wayne, bringing you yet another YouTube video at this time. So as you guys can see on your screen, Dimension Force, we're getting new zombie supports. Seems as Red Eye Zombie Dragon is getting a new form with a bunch of zombies to go with it. According to the title here, I have not read these effects yet. I have not read the cards yet, so basically I'll be reacting to this live with you guys as well. So yeah, of course, the zombies, you already know, guys, I have to cover this. Of course, when we get new stuff, I gotta cover this stuff. So let's go ahead and get into this, and I'll give you guys my live reactions to these cards. Alright, so firstly we have a level 2 zombie. Looks like a level 2 tuner, of course. Stats is 400 and 200 defense. He has 2 effects, and his second effect is a hard once per turn. So let's read out the effects. This card name becomes Plague Spreader Zombie while it's face up on the field and the graveyard. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not bad at all. We good. Not bad. We definitely need another Plague Spreader. So this one becomes Plague Spreader while in the graveyard, which is pretty good. Alright, second effect. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one level 6 or higher monster you control and decreases level by 2. And if you do, special summon this card, but you cannot summon monsters while it is face up in a monster zone except zombie monsters. So it targets a level 6, decreases it by 2, so you can summon a level 6, I guess. So it's a level 6 or higher, so it doesn't matter. As long as it's level 6 or higher, you can target it, reduce it by 2, and special summon this card, which is definitely pretty solid. Well, it depends on if you have a higher level monster on the field or not, so it's dependent on what your field presence is at the time. So it's definitely an interesting use. Of course, the original Plague Spreader is always better, but you know, to have another copy is definitely something solid. Alright, so next one. This is Al Ghul Mazira, level 8 Earth Zombie effect with 2800 attack, 2300 defense. First and seconds are hard once per turns. First effect reads: if a zombie monsters you control will be destroyed by battle or artifact, you can banish this from your hand or graveyard instead. Okay, that's definitely not too bad to be able to protect your zombies from battle or artifact. Getting rid of this card off the field, rather in the hand, would probably be better from there. That's not too bad. This card becomes banished from your hand or graveyard. You can special summon it in defense position. Then you can decrease this card's level by 1. So essentially, its first effect fuels its second effect, which is definitely not too bad. So you can banish it to protect, and then special summon itself off its banished effect, which is definitely not bad. Definitely something interesting to take a look at. Alright, now we have the first synchro. So this is Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord. It's a level 10 Dark Zombie Synchro. Effect monster 2800 attack and 2400 defense. Materials is 1 zombie tuner and 1 or more non-tuner monsters. First, second effects are hard once per turns. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target 1 zombie monster in your graveyard, except itself, and special summon it. If this card is in your graveyard, effect number 2 reads: if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 1 zombie you control to special summon this card. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it works off this. So you can banish this from the field via its 2 effects. And if this is in your graveyard, you can banish this to special summon this. And then if this effect wasn't already used in the same turn, you can special summon this as well. So it gets you 228 beaters on the field, which is pretty interesting. Alright, next synchro. This is Corpse Dragon Lord Felgrand. So Felgrand is getting a zombie form as a synchro. That's pretty interesting. So this needs a zombie tuner, 1 or more non-tuner zombie monsters. Stats are 28 and 28 both ways. First, second are hard once per turns. If this card is special summon, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls or in a graveyard, banish it. That's like the original Felgrand's effect. If a monster is special summoned from your graveyard while this monster face up in the field, you can target 1 face up monster on the field. Except this card, negate its effects until the end phase of the turn. Oh, so these effects aren't too bad. This card special summon can target one monster your opponent controls or in a graveyard, banish it, really good. Fortunately, it does target, but targeting is not, it used to be that it's, literally a bad thing for monsters to target stuff, but it's not all that bad anymore. So yeah, so we're getting new zombie synchros. That's cool. I like the idea of getting new zombie synchros, so we have more variety because we don't have too many. It's the Mayakashi synchros, a couple of synchros for the Shiranui, and we have one red-eyed zombie dragon now, and now we got these. Alright, so next synchro, let's see what we got here. This is Immortal Dragon. This is a level 6 Dark Zombie Synchro Tuner Effect monster. 500 attack, 2400 defense. Its materials are generic. First and second effects are hard once per turns. During your main phase, you can send one zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. If you do, this level becomes a difference between its original level and the sent monsters. If you do, this card's level becomes a difference. Okay, so if you send a level 2, so this will be a level 4. Okay, and if you send, I think if you send this to the graveyard, no, you couldn't do that with this because it's level 6 or higher. The zombie would be level 4, so you couldn't do that. I'm trying to figure this out completely on the fly here, but anyway, when your second effect reads, when your zombie monster is destroyed a battle while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Oh, that is pretty interesting as well. Obviously, field presence. Level 6 tuner can be used to, synchro into higher level synchros, of course. Giving you that extra field presence so that you can do your play. So, alright, let's see what else we got. We have a spell, Zombie Reborn, which is a normal spell. You can use the first, you can only use one effect of the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn and only once that turn. So basically, you have to pick one effect to use. So you can target one zombie monster in either graveyard, banish one monster with the same name from your deck or extra deck, and if you do, special summon that target monster. That seems kind of weird. I guess this is good when you have Zombie World on the field, but you still have to have the same name from your deck in the extra deck, and if you do special summon that, it's a little bit too specific. You still have cards like what's this, Book of Life that does the job just as well. This is a little bit too specific and a little bit too balanced for a reborn card when we have better options. Alright, second effect, if this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle one of your banished zombie monsters into the deck, and if you do, set this card on the field, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, yeah. This is typical of all the other zombie spells that are like this. So, the card is probably more useful for a second effect than its first one. The first effect is a little bit too balanced for a reborn effect, as I said. So, you can run it, but it's preferred that you don't run it. Alright, so next card, we have a trap for them. This is Haunted Zombies. This is a normal trap. Basically, you have to pick one effect to use per turn. Banish one zombie monster that has a level in either graveyard, and if you do, special summon two haunted tokens. Zombie Dark, attack 0/0 with the same level as that monster. Oh, that's interesting. Give you some tokens on the field for some link plays, and can be used for single plays depending on the level of monster you banished from either graveyard. Secondly, if this card is in your graveyard, shuffle one of your banished zombies into the deck, and if you do, set this card. Okay, same thing as the spell, of course, but this one has a more versatile effect with the special summoning of two tokens to use however you wish. There's no specific summoning requirements after you summon the tokens. Okay, so thoughts? I like the idea behind the synchros. You know, they're pretty balanced as well, but they do have some power to them so that they can be of use. The main deck monsters are interesting. I like the level 8. But unfortunately it has no special summon of its own, effect. It's a level 8 monster. You gotta hope to, summon. There are multiple ways, of course. There are always ways to get zombies onto the field via Mizuki, Unizombi, so on and so forth. So, and you can actually banish it with Gold Sark. You can, set it with banish it with Gold Sark, and it'll just special summon his self back, and it'll decrease his level by 1. So there are options there. And the tuner becoming place for a zombie. Sure, we needed more options for that. But wait a minute, none of these synchros need a plague spreader zombie. All of these synchros are essentially either zombie related or just generic. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the heck is the point of this being treated as a plague spreader while on the field in the graveyard. Because the Hades and the Archfiend Zombie Skulls and the Doom King Dragons, they're pretty much outdated cards. These will definitely be the replacements for them. These synchros will definitely replace them. But we'll see. We'll see what else they get, if they get anything else. So, yeah, my thoughts are there. I like the synchros, and the spell and traps are, they're hit or miss. The spell is the miss. The trap is the hit because of the token generation. Alright, so I will leave that at that. Of course, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Of course, my boy Billy Williams, jump in my comment section. We're going to have a talk about that, alright? So I will leave that at that. So I'll be bringing you guys more videos in the meantime. But until then, peace, YouTube.